All right, today we've got a brand new F62 Kishsaver from Model F Reproductions. So I've already taken it out of, it came in a plastic eBay mailing bag. Comes with the order sheet, which I'm not going to show because it has personal information. And then it comes in this nice IBM style box. Shows the model. It has a diagram of the buckling spring on it. Very cool. So let's go ahead and take a look. All right. It is quite heavy. All right, set this aside for now. Okay, so we have got the keyboard operator's guide, which has some good info in here. Talks about installation instructions, layout info, warranty info. Yeah, some good stuff in there. It also mentions the YouTube instructions that Ellipse has on his YouTube channel. Here is the board. Cut that, or I can just peel it off. This is exciting. So I ordered this board back in November of 2019, so a relatively latecomer to the project. And I've actually ordered this with printed keycaps, but I asked Ellipse to go ahead and deliver it to me without keycaps, and I actually have a spare set of Unicomp caps that I'll be putting on her for now. I've got, these are actually off of, these are brand new Unicomp caps off of a Ultra Classic, which I actually made as a birthday present for my dad. I got custom keycaps on it, but I kept the stock ones that came with it, with the intention of repurposing them for this. So here we go, the moment of truth. And okay, she's upside down. Here, oh my God, that is so heavy. Somehow it feels heavier holding the board by itself than it did holding the entire box. But this is it. F62 Kishsaver. So this is a F62 Kishsaver in beige with standard ANSI layout. And like I said, ordered with printed caps, but for now we'll be using Unicomp caps. I also got the cork feet for it, as well as some extra rubber feet. Those are chonky. Comes with a bunch of stuff, really. Oh, comes with the inserts for the stabilizer keys. That is important to have. So comes with the spacebar pre-installed, which makes sense because it sounds like there's a bit of an art to fine-tuning the spacebar on these. So Comes with that pre-installed. Oh my goodness. Okay, this, right off the bat, this thing feels really solid. Really just tanky, well put together. Here's the back of it. I'll flip that so hopefully it can be read. Move these guys out of the way. I don't know if that's showing up. Sorry, I don't have a good tripod or anything, but that is the F62 label. Built on June 6th, 2020. And here is the front of the board. Ooh, that feels really good. That feels really, really good. Comes with the USB cable pre-installed. It's not removable, sort of. It is if you open the chassis, but it doesn't have a removable, it doesn't have a port on the back of the keyboard. You have to open the chassis to do that. So, I guess let's get right to it. Keycap time. So like I said, these are a brand new Unicomp keycaps that came on a beige ultra classic because I had different keycaps to put on that. And so if I remember correctly, the instructions for installing these keycaps is pretty much put the board backwards and vertical and pop them on. So we'll go ahead and start working on that, hopefully without damaging that USB cable. Ooh, that feels so nice. I should have prepped these ahead of time. So Ellipse has been working on this project for years, as far as I know, and it's finally shipping. You can still order these keyboards in Model F. I think it's Model F Reproduction. No, modelfkeyboards.com. And I highly recommend it if you have the expendable income to do so. These are basically built to equal or better standards than IBM's original Model Fs. And these particular ones are styled after the F62 and F77 financial computers. They're financial keyboards. But they are capacitive buckling spring, fully programmable, and yeah. So there's really no trick to installing these keycaps. Basically tilt the keyboard back so that the springs are in the right position, and you insert the keycap into the barrel and just make sure that that it kind of encircles the springs in the right way, and then you just test it. Sometimes the spring will be slightly, out of alignment when you install it, and it might not click. Ellipse has very detailed videos and instructions on dealing with these. There's also fine-tuning you can do with them. You can fine-tune the springs if you have a little bit of chatter or anything like that. So, and this applies to Model M's as well. It's best to install them tilted backwards like this, I found. They don't seem particularly picky about it, but I'm so excited for this keyboard. I've actually ordered a couple of these. I've also ordered a F62 in industrial gray and a F62 ultra compact. So these are available in two layouts and 2 designs. This is, of course, the F62 Classic. So there's also an F77, which has basically like a nav cluster on the side to it here, for people who want that. And then both boards come in 2 variations. The Classic design, which is basically a replica of, as I said, the F62 and F77 boards from back in the day, which I think they were used in like some kind of financial terminals or something. And then if you prefer something a little more modern or a little more compact, there is also a ultra compact variation of both boards. That's not made out of zinc. The Classic cases are made out of cast zinc, and they're very, very heavy. The Ultra Classics, or Ultra Compacts, I think they are made out of, aluminum. I'm not sure on that. So I've got an F62 Ultra Compact ordered in Carolina Blue, which is a really nice, like, kind of light blue shade. Very excited for that. That's numpad 5. I should have separated these out so the keys that I'm not actually going to use aren't here in my pile, but that would have required forethought, and that's not how we roll. We're getting there. Some of these several times. So yeah, Ellipse has been working on these literally for years, and I know some people put in their orders like way at the beginning of this project. So I can only imagine the excitement that comes with finally getting these boards delivered for them, or, you know, having it right around the corner. So, okay, a couple of these we might have to tweak. From my understanding, Ellipse is doing 2 different rounds of these. An early bird round, which is what we're still technically on, and you can still order. And then there'll be a second round later, theoretically later in the year, or some point in the future. Oh, listen to that. So we are still in the early bird round, and the early bird round has, oops, okay, that didn't. Early bird round has 2 shipments of parts and boards coming from China. So the first shipment has been delivered, and that's what the boards that are getting shipped now are from. I don't know why that was like that. And then there's a second shipment coming, hopefully within the next couple of months, that will have the remainder of the boards and parts that were ordered for the early bird round. Okay, so there's the one shift we're gonna need. There's our caps lock. There's our other shift. There's our enter, and this should be our backspace. So if you place an order now, you will still be in the early bird round, but you may have to, these things take time, and probably a good chance you'll have to wait for your for that second shipment to arrive from China, and then for quality control and shipping to go out on that. I highly recommend it. Ellipse has put so much time and money and hard work into this project, and it really shows, I feel. Windows key, we don't need no stinking Windows key. Might have done something a little silly, I'm not sure. Ready for the stabilized keys. Should be. Still looking for my R key. Where'd it go? Oh, here we go. Windows key. Just for now. There you are. Try and find my menu key here. There you are. Okay, so, and then that caps lock. Now, why did that caps lock not go in nicely? Okay, so I don't know what's going on with that, but this caps lock is binding and just staying down. So do that if I put a normal key in that barrel? No? Okay. So we'll have to figure that out. Okay. Stabilizers. So I believe the white stabilizers are for the horizontal keys. Those go in a certain way. I think they go in like that. I should really double check that. Those go in like this. I think. Stabilizers just insert, just with, you know, moderate amount of force. It's just like the ones on the Model M. That one is doing the same thing. Okay, I'm having issues here. I don't know if these are caused by Unicomp keys having weird actually, you know, okay, so I think the problem might be, yeah, Unicomp stabilized keys, they have kind of this tapered bit on the stem where it widens. And I actually had this problem with some new Unicomp keys on an older IBM board. The stabilizer binds because of that bit where it widens, or the key binds on the stabilizer. So newer Unicomp stabilizers take that into account. And I think that might be what's needed on this board to use these Unicomp keys. I think we might need some Unicomp stabilizers. Maybe. I'll fine tune this more. I'm not going to do it right now on camera, but I don't know though why that caps lock is binding. That's weird. Because that's not a stabilized key. And yet, I don't know what's up with that, but we'll sort this all out. But here's the board. It's got Unicomp alphas on it. It feels, just from what little I've tested it, feels and sounds really nice. So we're gonna have to look into those stabilized keys. I think the problem is the Unicomp keys having that tapered stem. Let's go ahead and do a quick sound test here. So, oh, that's incredible. It feels similar but different to a Model M. It feels a bit lighter, kind of crisper. I like it. I like it a lot. So that is the F62 Kishsaver. I'll do a proper typing test with it once I get these stabilized keys resolved, and yeah, I'm very, very happy. And let's just do a quick. Here she is. Well, the backspace isn't a problem, but all right. Thanks, guys.